Greetings, denizens of the interwebs. I know what you're thinking right now. Oh my God, he's just a late bloomer. I can't believe it. He finally hit puberty. Some people are late bloomers. This guy is just really, really late. No, don't worry, young man. Very, very soon you're going to start getting hair in funny places and you're going to start thinking about girls. But it's all natural. It happens to all little boys your age. No, that is not it. And no, I'm not using any kind of voice filter or anything like that. This is the way I sound right now because I'm getting sick. At first I thought, you know what, maybe I won't make a video this week. But you know what, this is going to just fit for a rant. So, without further ado, this is going to be things that customers do that drive cashiers crazy, rant number 8. And I'm going to give you, as my mom would say, 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count about what this rant is going to be about. Yes, it's all about fishing. How did you know? No, this one is about people that are plague carriers, diseased, and think about going to the store and sharing it with everybody. Guess what? We don't want what you got. I don't want what you got. I know that's not proper English, but guess what? I don't care. See, look at this face. I know it's scary, but does it look like I care? No, I really don't. I mean, yes, I understand if you're sick and you need to get stuff, you know, need to get cold medicine, need to get, you know, food, just need to go to the store and buy stuff. But for one, if you don't need stuff, stay home, all right? At least don't go to the store. I mean, yeah, people have to work. I mean, I have to work when I'm sick. You know, because I can't call in too many days because, you know, it goes against me. So, yeah, I have to work. But there are just a few things that everyone knows that would help stop you people spreading, you know, your plague around. For one thing, if you're coughing and hacking and wheezing, cover your mouth, for crying out loud. I mean, you know, cough into your arm. You know, pull your shirt or top up over your nose and mouth. Cough into that. Carry a handkerchief or Kleenex with you. Wear a dust mask or a surgical mask so that way if you're, you know, coughing, at least you're not going to be spreading it all over the place. Because I've had at least a couple of customers this week that were just hacking and wheezing and weren't covering their mouth. I'm thinking, great. Guess I know who's going to be getting sick here pretty soon. But luckily, so far, I sound a lot worse than I feel. Right now, all I've got is just a scratchy throat. And that's it. And this doesn't always happen. I'd say this is about 50% of the time. My voice will just absolutely tank. Other times it doesn't. I don't know what causes it to do this. I don't really care. There's not much I can do about it. It is pretty interesting to see the look on people's faces that, you know, that know me, and I walk up to them and either say something to them or respond to them saying something to me. The look on their face is pretty priceless. Just watch their eyes all bug out and they're like, whoa. And I'm like, yeah, I know. They're like, you sound terrible. And I'm like, thank you. Actually, my girlfriend thinks I sound pretty sexy. She really enjoys this voice. So that's one plus side to my voice dropping because I'm getting sick. My girlfriend really likes the sound of it. So I guess you could kind of say I can use that somewhat to my advantage. Not too much of an advantage. I mean, she does live 4,300 miles away in England, but, you know, what are you going to do? But anyways, back to jumping all over you morons. Like I said, if you're sick, do something so you're not spreading your germs, your disease, your plague to everybody within coughing distance. That happens to walk into the same cloud of, plagued air that you're, stirring up. If you live with someone, husband, wife, roommate, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, if they're not sick, have them go shopping for you. Make a list. Paper still exists. Pens and pencils do. Or hell, text it to them and say, there's your list right there in your phone. Go get that for me so I don't go to the store and give it to everybody else. If you live by yourself, like, I do something so you're not spreading it around. Now you're probably thinking, well, what are you going to do to keep yourself from spreading around? Like I said, I'm going to be, if I end up developing a cough, I'm going to cough into my arm. I'm taking cold medicine. I'm taking throat lozenges, so to try to keep myself from coughing. I'll be taking, Kleenexes and stuff to work. Like I said, I'll be taking medicine to work. I'll be taking medicine on a regular basis to try to knock this out. But, at least I'm doing something so I'm not spreading it around to you idiots that gave it to me in the first place. I mean, how hard is it to cover your mouth when you're coughing? And it always seems like the people that just have the light cough, they're the courteous ones. They're the ones that'll cover their mouth up, or cough into their arm or whatever. It's the people that sound like they're getting ready to cough up a lung, or a hairball the size of Cousin It. Those are the people that are texting or whatever and just, send them germs out by the billions. Guess what? That's not how you get rid of your cold or your flu, by giving it to someone else. It's not like you have a pie and you cut it into, say, 8 pieces, and you say, well, I'm going to give this piece to somebody, and I'm going to give this piece to somebody, and this piece to somebody, and this piece to somebody. Hey, look, I only have half a pie left. So I'm going to give this piece to somebody, this piece to somebody, this piece to somebody, and this piece to somebody. Hey, look, the pie's gone. That means I no longer have a pie. It doesn't work that way with sicknesses. You don't have a certain number of germs, and if you cough them out, it's not like they're not going to replace themselves. So I figure if I just keep coughing and hacking and wheezing, I'm going to get all those germs out and give them to somebody else, and I won't have it anymore. No, that's not how it works. And even if it did work that way, which it doesn't, you could cough into Kleenex, paper towels, handkerchiefs, something other than the open air, so that people like me and other people around you get those germs and then end up getting sick. It's rude. You need to have your butts kicked, those of you that do that. I mean, it's just common courtesy. I mean, I don't see why it's so hard to just cover your mouth when you cough and sneeze. It's not rocket science. You see it on TV all the time when it gets around cold season. They're always talking about that. Washing your hands and doing this and doing that and covering your nose and mouth when you cough and sneeze. I don't want your germs. I don't want your cold or your flu or your plague, whatever the heck it is you happen to be patient zero of. I don't want it. I just want to do my job and go home and be feeling perfectly fine. I don't want to be coming to work or coming home from work and feeling like crap, which luckily I don't yet. But, this is the beginning of my weekend, so who knows how I'll feel when I wake up tonight. I mean, like I said, I feel fine right now except for a scratchy throat. I could feel like, death warmed over. I just won't know. But nobody likes being sick. I have yet to meet someone saying, "Oh my God, I'm sick. This is so much fun. I enjoy this all the time I get it." Every time I see someone sneeze, I run up to them and I just lick their face and say, "You were sick, right? Oh, you weren't, sorry. Just allergies? Okay." Yeah. I've never met anybody that enjoys being sick. So you would think people would put it in their head, "Hey, I'm sick. Nobody else wants to be sick because I think it sucks being sick. So they're going to think it sucks being sick. So I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be courteous. I'm not going to be an ass. And I'm going to cover my nose and mouth when I cough and sneeze. And I'm going to do whatever I can to try to keep this next zombie virus or whatever from spreading and wiping out half of North America." But no, you only think of yourself and spreading it around to people like me. Stop it. I mean, use some common sense, some common courtesy for your fellow man, your fellow people, whatever. Because I don't want it, and I've got it. And fingers crossed, but I'm hoping this isn't going to get worse before it gets better. All I can do is just, pump myself full of medicine and get as much rest as I can and hope that this will go away soon. But who knows? Next week I may sound like this. And no, I know what some of you are out there thinking, maybe if we're really lucky, maybe he'll lose his voice altogether and we won't even have to listen to a video next week. I almost never get laryngitis. So, yeah. That almost never happens, so you're not that lucky. But anyways, like I said in my final thought, if you're sick, stay home from the stores. If you got to go to work, I got to go to work. But when it comes to shopping, stay home unless you really need it. Get someone to get it for you if you can. But if you have to go out and you're disease-ridden, take precautions so you're not spreading it to everybody. Take Kleenexes, take handkerchiefs with you, something to cough and sneeze into, or wear a mask so you're not spreading it around. It's simple. I mean, even an idiot can figure this out for themselves. I know I'm not as animated as I normally am, but, I don't feel, incredibly animated this morning, so maybe next week. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this video. So, if you enjoyed this video, if I made you smile or laugh, or if you just feel sorry for me because I'm not well, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Help me get my subscription numbers up, my likes up, my shares up. Help me, well, spread this around, and I don't mean the cold either. Or see if we can get to spread as easily as a cold is. But thank you for joining me, and I hope you will join me next Tuesday for a new video. Hopefully I won't sound like this. Hopefully I'll be back to my normal self, because it's kind of hard to do the odd or strange voices when I, sound like a bass. But, what are you going to do? You work with what you got. So, anyways, thank you again for joining me. I hope you had a good time. And, like I said, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all next Tuesday for a new video. So, have a great day. Be careful for all those, sick people out there. Maybe we should all be able to carry a nice big can of Lysol, and then when they cough or sneeze and don't cover up, we should be allowed to mace them with it. I think that's what we should be able. Or they should make little personalized fire extinguishers filled with Lysol, so that way you can just make a huge cloud, kill all the germs in the air, and hit them with it so they have that nice powder all over them. That would be great. Someone get on that. Remember, I thought of it. I want a percentage. But anyways, thank you again for joining me. Hope you had a good time, and I will see you all next Tuesday for a new video. So, I love you guys. Take care, and I will talk to you all next week. Toodles!